I continue. From a dramatic point of view, the use of plots and characters already familiar to the audience gave the poet many opportunities, pay attention, for incorporating irony and subtle allusions that are not available to the modern playwright. Koronun önemi burada da belli oluyor. Suspense, as it is known in the present day theater, could not easily be evoked, but the audience's attention was held by the poet's freedom to change or interpret the myths as he thought necessary. Doğal olarak artık burada da oyun yazarının mitler üzerinde yorum yapması veya gerekiyorsa değişikliğe gitme serbestliği oluşuyor. The spectators already, the audience already aware of the outlines of the story because it came from the chorus, learned from tragedy what personal motives and outside forces had driven the characters to act as they did. It is thought that the dramatist's reinterpretation and explanation of the ancient myths was one of the most important factors considered by the Greeks in evaluating his work. The solemn and exalted quality of Greek tragedy and the purposeful examination of the meaning of life in which its characters engage are even today able to make a deep impression on readers. Buralar kolay çabuk geçiyorum. And are direct results of the use of stories based on mythological themes. Then, as now, the audience learned from the experience of seeing a play. They learned about the origins of Athenian culture, about morality, and about their identity as human beings. In the natural order of things, the era produced the first great drama critic, Aristotle, underlined, whose Poetics, his masterpiece, provides the world with a history and rationale for dramatic productions. The force of Greek theater, forget about the Greek theater, ranks among the great intellectual achievements of the 5th century BC. Democracy, underline history, philosophy, and rhetoric. Now we come to the structure. Classical tragedies were composed within a definite structural framework. Bir yapı içerisinde oluşturuluyor. Although there are occasional minor variations in some plays. It should be remembered that these structural divisions are merely a convenience for the discussion of the drama, since Greek tragedy was performed without intermissions or breaks. Boşluklar yok, müdahaleler yok bakın. So, there are some structural elements of a typical tragedy. Bunların bazı isimlerini biliyorsunuz tabii de bazılarını şimdi duyuyorsunuz. Prologue, first of all. You can find it at the novels as well, in the novels as well. The opening scene, prologue is opening scene. Here, the background of the story is established, formed. Usually, pay attention, by a single actor or in a dialogue between two actors. Parados means the entrance of the chorus. The chorus comes to the stage. What do they do? Usually chanting a lyric which bears some relation, pay attention, to the main theme of the play. Oyunun ana, temel temasıyla biraz ilinti gösteren anlamda parados dediğimiz kısım oluşuyor. Bu da koronun sahneye gelmesiyle oluşuyor çocuklar. Episode. Demin act dedim hatırlarsanız. The counterpart of the modern act or scene in which the plot is developed, pay attention, through action and dialogue between the actors, with the chorus sometimes pays importance to a minor role. Unutmayın, action, time and place'te Aristoteles'a göre bu üçlü trajedilerde olmak zorunda. Action, time and place are indispensable elements for Aristotle for Aeschylus to be seen on the stage. Aeschylus'a göre bu üçlü birlik olarak three unities diye geçiyor. It is called three unities. Stasimon or forget about the choral ode. The choral ode comes, pay attention, at the end of each episode, at the end of each act, so that the tragedy is measured, alternation between these two elements. And finally, we come across with Exodus, that is the final action after the choral ode. So everything is ending. Ended by, pay attention, the ceremonial exit of all the players. Bu seremoni halinde bütün aktörler diyelim, sahneden geriye gidiyorlar, artık ayrılıyorlar. Evet, bunlar trajedinin olmazsa olmazlarıydı. Those are the elements for the elements of tragedy. Now we come with the new topics, that is, we will find some new names at that time, especially for the Greek tragedy. And one of them is, the first one is Aeschylus. He is a very, very well known, and he had a great impact on the development of the old Greek tragedy. We will start with those tragedy playwrights' life and backgrounds. Forget about the years as well, the dates as well, when they were born. Aeschylus, is the first one. Of Athens' three great tragedians. And here comes the first, forerunner first of all, and a contemporary of Pindar, was born of an aristocratic, land-rich family. Forget about where he was born. To the northwest of Athens. Just keep in your mind that Athens was the center for the culture, for the civilization of Greece, Greek literature, old Greek literature as well. At the height of the city's greatness, neglecting the more winsome themes of love and passion. He neglected love and passion. He attuned his thinking. He focused on his thinking to somber theology and devoted his genius to serious contemplations. How? Of humanistic questions. İnsanı biraz böyle irdelemeye doğru, insan yapısını irdelemeye doğru gidiyor. Question the humans, such as the nature of justice. He credits much of his poetic success to the epic. He dealt with epic, labeling his plays the scraps, alıntılar, from Homer's banquet. Nasıl ki bir Homer İlyada'yı, Odessa'yı yazmış. Buralardaki edindiği şeylerin ögeleri diyelim eserinde kullanmış. He got scraps from Homer's banquet. His main contribution, pay attention, to the development of drama was an intensification of the dramatic element over narrative. Öyküden öte, daha ziyade dramatik diyebileceğimiz özelliği, elemanı, unsuru kullanmaya çalışmış. Nasıl başka? Lyric or elegiac poetry. Elegileri görmüşsünüzdür eminim. By which he aroused the audience. İzlenim nasıl veriyor? What kind of importance he gave to the audience? He aroused, increased the audience to heights of, pay attention again, anguish, pity and terror. Bu üç özellikte eserlerinde görülüyor. Those three elements, anguish, pity and terror, are seen in his works. His innovations began 30 years after Thespis introduced his one-man tragedies. We come across with another character, Thespis. He introduced one-man tragedies on the stage. To the monotonic beginning of serious plays, pay attention mostly, Aeschylus added a second actor. With Thespis, there was only one man, one actor on the stage, but with Aeschylus, two characters, two men, actors, were seen on the stage. What's the importance of two actors? Whose presence with two actors, their presence on the stage, provided a flexibility and a dramatic dimension. Pay attention again, unknown in the Western world. So dialogues will start between two actors. Late in his career, he imitated Sophocles by including a third actor. So Sophocles put three actors on the stage. In addition, he is credited with the invention of spectacle, derived from massive painted scenery. Dekorlar başlıyor bakın. Boyanmış dekorlar var. And complex machinery. Deus Ex Machina'yı görmüştük hatırlayın. Capable of interjection ghosts and gods from above. So ghosts and gods came on the stage from above. A musician of some renown. He included, pay attention, flute, solos. Tek başına flüt çalanlar var. Dancing. Although no musical or choreographical details have survived. Maalesef bunlar günümüze ulaşamıyor. Ne tür karakterler olduğu. To increase the stature and importance of the actors, he added long sleeve, uzun kollu garments, kıyafetler koyuyor bakın. Uzun kollu kıyafetleri sahneye taşıyor. And high-heeled boots. Uzun ökçeli, topuklu diyebileceğimiz ayakkabılar giyiliyor.